Have you run out of space on your PlayStation 4? Let's take a look at some of the other hard drive options that you have available for you to expand your storage. Hey tubers, it's Ben the Curious Consumer, and I am here today to talk to you guys about expanding the storage on your PlayStation 4. Now, Sony has allowed you to put hard drives into your system from the beginning. 2.5-inch hard drive, that's a typical laptop drive, was always available to you, and they would actually support sizes up to 2 terabytes. Now that's changed. You can actually use up to 8 terabytes on your PlayStation 4. Let's take a look at a few of the options that we have available to us right now. First things first, in order for you to get to the hard drive, you have to know where to look. And if you look right here, right underneath this shiny portion of the PlayStation 4, that's where your hard drive is housed. For those of you who don't know where that is, let me just show you. All you have to do underneath this plastic shiny piece is just push on both sides with the palms of your hands, and it will actually come apart just like this. Now the hard drive is located right underneath this metal cage, and what you would normally do is there'd be a screw here. Let me just show you where that would go. The screwdriver would go right into this point here, and you would actually just unscrew it. Now that screw holds the hard drive in place. I've already taken it out, as you can see here. And as you can see, the hard drive comes right out inside of its caddy. One thing worth noting when replacing a hard drive in your PlayStation 4 is that the hard drive caddy only accepts hard drives for the PlayStation 4 that are as high as 7 millimeters. Anything bigger than 7 millimeters typically causes space issues inside your PlayStation 4. With that being said, right about now you're looking at about a 2 terabyte hard drive that you can put internally into your PlayStation 4. Anything bigger than that typically tends to be a little thicker. One quick little tip, a way to save some money when you're looking for an internal hard drive for your PlayStation 4 is to just buy a mini external hard drive. You can actually take the hard drives right out of the external case. All you have to do usually is just slip a credit card into the creases on the side, and it will actually disconnect the top from the bottom, and you just take off the internal components, and now you have a hard drive that you can fit inside of your PlayStation 4. Once you have your replacement hard drive ready to go, all you have to do is take the 4 screws out of your hard drive caddy, 1, 2, 3, and 4, unscrew it, and then replace that hard drive that's inside the caddy with the new hard drive. The next step is downloading the software from the PlayStation website and put it on a USB stick and stick it into your PlayStation 4 when you boot it up. This boot up process is then going to install the operating system onto the hard drive. It's important to remember that when you do this process, whatever's on the hard drive is going to be wiped clean, so make sure you back up your data. That includes the data that's on your hard drive already if you're replacing your 500 gigabyte hard drive. Also, make sure that you put your game saves into the cloud. That makes it a lot easier to transfer data back and forth between systems. Remember, back it up. Nothing sucks more than losing your data. And now on to option number 2. Similar process as option 1, you're going to take off the top that covers the hard drive. You're going to unscrew the hard drive and take the caddy out. A popular third-party option for storage on a PlayStation 4 would be the Niko databank. This particular hard drive enclosure allows you to attach this to the PlayStation 4 and use a full desktop class 3.5-inch hard drive for storage. And while Niko says that this particular hard drive enclosure only supported hard drives up to 2 terabytes, there have been reports that people have been using hard drives as high as 6 terabytes of storage space on their PlayStation 4. The only problem with that was that PlayStation didn't support that, so you'd have issues with putting the PlayStation into sleep mode or getting any automatic updates. Now, to install the Niko databank, you have to start with the SATA pass-through device. This particular device mirrors the look and function of what the hard drive caddy would be for the PlayStation 4. It slides right in where the hard drive would normally fit, and you screw it into place. The next part we have to install is the larger portion. Notice on the back side here there is a vent part that sticks off of the bottom. In order for you to put this onto the PlayStation 4, you kind of have to hook it around the back first and then slide it into place. Once you have it on the system, you're just going to pull it tight just like you would with the other cover. Notice there is also a power pass-through on the back. This unit is powered directly from your PlayStation 4. It plugs into your PlayStation 4, and then your PlayStation 4 power cable plugs right into the back of that. Next, we're going to plug the SATA port into the pass-through device that we installed earlier. Once that's all set, we can install our 3.5-inch drive just like this. Make sure to push the hard drive all the way to the back, and now you can put the cover on. And now comes the same process that we talked about earlier, where we have to install the operating system onto the hard drive by using the USB stick and downloading the files from the Sony website. The only thing about using the Niko databank that I find is a problem is take a look at this system. It doesn't look as sleek and sexy as it did before. Now you've got a gigantic bulge sticking off the top of your PlayStation 4. All in the name of storage, I guess. Lastly, in the most recent update of the PlayStation 4, it has allowed the consumer to use external hard drives up to 8 terabytes. The only stipulation on the hard drive is it has to be a USB 3.0 hard drive over 256 gigabytes in size. All you have to do is plug it into the USB port on the front of your PlayStation 4 and then follow these instructions. Turn on your PlayStation 4, go to the dashboard, and just go over to the Settings tab. Scroll down until you see the option that is labeled Devices, and scroll down to where it says USB Storage Devices. Here you should see your hard drive. Select the hard drive, and now hit the Format button. Just follow the on-screen instructions to get your hard drive ready to be an external hard drive for your PlayStation 4. When your hard drive is fully formatted, it will tell you that you could use your hard drive for application saves, but not for your video file saves. So if you're saving any videos or pictures on your PlayStation, it will not save to the external hard drive. It will only save to the internal hard drive. When you're all done, you'll notice that when you see the name of your hard drive, it'll have a green circle next to it, which means your hard drive is ready for use. Now let's go back in and see if the PlayStation recognizes that hard drive along with the internal hard drive. And as you can see here, I have now 2 hard drives on my PlayStation 4. One test that I did when I was finished formatting my external hard drive was to plug that external hard drive into my other PlayStation 4 to see if it would actually transfer the data over. And it does work. And that's going to do it for me, guys. I am Ben, the Curious Consumer, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit that bell on the bottom. Once you subscribe, it'll notify you every time I put a new video out. And don't forget to smack that like button. What do you think, guys? What is your preferred storage media on your PlayStation 4? Leave it in the comments below. As always, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.